I'm really happy. I felt good in a lot of the moments here and I was able to overcome obstacles. Especially being the first week on grass, I'm really happy.
History has just been rewritten, but there is absolutely zero time to celebrate. Less than 24 hours ago, the Philippine tennis sensation, Alex Eala, stood on the grass courts of Birmingham, lifting her second career WTA 125 title after an absolute grueling, heart-stopping marathon. She didn't just win a trophy. She shattered an unbelievable curse against Czech players, proving to the entire world that she belongs at the top. With that historic win, Alex has officially showcased the ultimate momentum. The hype is unreal. But right now, as we speak, the ultimate baptism of fire awaits her in London. No resting on her laurels, no time to breathe. Alex Eala is step-by-step charging into the main draw of the prestigious WTA HSBC Championships at the legendary Queen's Club, and fate has dealt her the toughest opening hand possible. In the very first round, she is colliding head-on with a true giant of the sport, two-time Grand Slam champion Zhang Shuai of China. This isn't just another match. This is a massive clash of generations, a tactical war on grass, and a vital litmus test right before the major grass tournaments. Can Alex Eala carry this insane momentum and pull off yet another massive upset? Or will the veteran experience of Zhang Shuai put a sudden halt to the Filipina's dream run? In this comprehensive deep dive video, we are breaking down everything you need to know: the full match preview, the critical tactical battlegrounds, the exact broadcasting schedule, and why this specific matchup is an absolute must-watch for every true tennis fan on the planet. To understand exactly what Alex Eala is bringing into the Queen's Club Championships, we have to first look at the absolute masterclass she put on display in Birmingham. Entering that tournament with immense expectations, the pressure was entirely on her shoulders. And she handled it like an absolute seasoned pro. Look at this run. She brushed past Australia's Priscilla Hahn in straight sets, dismantling her with absolute authority. She followed it up by outfighting Alina Sharayeva, and then absolutely dominated Thailand's M. Sawang Keo in the quarterfinals. Even when the weather tried to break her rhythm with multiple grueling rain delays in the semi-finals against the powerhouse Rebecca Masarova, Alex dug incredibly deep to win a tense three-setter. But it was the final against her opponent, Nikola Bartunkova, that showed us the true evolution of Alex Eala. For years, Czech players had been an absolute puzzle for Alex on the professional tour, holding a daunting, undefeated head-to-head record against her. When Alex dropped the first set 5-7, many feared history was repeating itself. But the mental fortitude we saw next was spectacular. She stormed back to take the second 6-3. Then, in an absolute nail-biting third set, after squandering multiple opportunities, she broke back instantly and closed the match at 7-5. Over 2.5 hours of pure, unadulterated grit. What makes Alex so dangerous right now isn't just her physical form. It's her mindset. Look at what she said immediately after lifting the trophy. Lifting this trophy does not mean that I will be among the greats yet. So I'm motivated to keep working, and I'm grateful for the part that this trophy has played in my journey. That is the mark of a champion who is hungry for more. And that hunger is exactly why she is here at the HSBC Championships. Following the late main draw changes due to sudden injuries, Alex Eala was officially promoted directly into the main draw. This is an exceptional, massive opportunity for her to earn massive WTA points at a 500-level event. But it also means she skips the warm-up and goes directly into the deep end. Now, let's talk about the formidable wall standing in Alex's way. Zhang Shuai. To anyone new to tennis, do not let her current transitional singles ranking fool you. This woman is an absolute titan on the WTA tour, especially when it comes to fast surfaces like grass. Zhang Shuai is a phenomenal competitor. She is a two-time Grand Slam doubles champion, having conquered both the Australian Open and the US Open. In singles, she has reached the quarterfinals of major tournaments, proving her absolute elite capability to navigate the unique, low-bouncing, hyper-fast grass courts. Zhang's game is built on flat, lethal ground strokes, exceptional net play, and a veteran tennis IQ that allows her to exploit the slightest positional error of her opponents. She doesn't rely on overwhelming power. She relies on surgical precision, redirecting pace, and suffocating her opponents by taking the ball incredibly early on the rise. For Alex Eala, this is a classic clash against a veteran who has seen every single tactical scenario imaginable on a tennis court. Zhang Shuai knows how to handle the low skidding balls of grass, she knows how to use variety, and most importantly, she knows how to handle the immense pressure of big stadium main draws. If Alex plays passive tennis or allows her physical fatigue from the Birmingham Marathon to show even for a single game, Zhang Shuai will step inside the baseline and completely dictate the tempo of this entire match. This is a massive test of endurance, strategy, and pure physical recovery for the young rising star. So, how does this matchup actually play out tactically on the grass of the Queen's Club? Let's break down the 3 critical battlegrounds that will decide this match. The first critical battleground is the first serve percentage and the immediate first strike. On grass, the rally length is significantly shorter than on hard courts or clay. The player who dominates the first 2 shots of the rally almost always wins the point. In her Birmingham final, Alex Eala maintained a solid first serve percentage, winning crucial points. Against Zhang Shuai, Alex cannot afford any loose service games or a high number of double faults. She must land her first serves deep and wide to force weak returns, allowing her to hit an aggressive, dictating second shot. The second critical battleground is handling the low slices and intense court variety. As we saw in the earlier rounds in Birmingham, opponents will try to disrupt Alex's rhythm by using low, skidding slices and unexpected drop shots to force her to bend low and adjust her footwork constantly. Zhang Shuai is an absolute master at this. Alex will need to stay incredibly low, light on her feet, and remain highly disciplined with her shot selection, refusing to overhit when the ball doesn't bounce to her preferred strike zone. The third critical battleground is physical stamina versus match sharpness. This is the ultimate X factor. Zhang Shuai is fresh, rested, and structurally prepared for this tournament. Alex Eala, on the other hand, is coming directly off a grueling 5-match run in a single week, including an incredibly physical war in the final. However, what Alex might lack in fresh legs, she vastly makes up for in absolute match sharpness and sky-high confidence. She is completely dialed into the grass court conditions right now, while Zhang will have to adjust to the match tempo immediately. Now, let's get down to the most important part. Exactly when and where you can watch this blockbuster showdown live so you do not miss a single second of the action. The round of 32 match between Alex Eala and Zhang Shuai is tentatively scheduled to take place on Tuesday, June 9, 2026. For fans watching live in the Philippines, the match is tentatively set to kick off at around 5 p.m. Manila time. This is absolute primetime viewing, so make sure your schedules are completely clear. For our viewers tuning in from the United States, due to the time difference, this will be an early morning treat, airing live at 5 a.m. Eastern Time or 2 a.m. Pacific Time on Tuesday morning. Please note that as with all outdoor grass court tournaments, these times are subject to slight changes depending on the length of the preceding matches on the show court and, of course, the unpredictable British weather. This is an absolute milestone moment for professional tennis. Alex Eala is sitting at a phenomenal high point, playing some of the most cohesive, aggressive, and mentally solid tennis of her entire professional life. Facing a multi-time Grand Slam champion like Zhang Shuai in a WTA 500 main draw is exactly where she belongs, and a victory here would send shockwaves through the entire tennis world. But now I want to hear directly from you, the tennis community. What is your exact score prediction for this monumental match? Will Alex Eala continue her historic, unstoppable winning streak on grass, or will Zhang Shuai's elite experience carry the day? Drop your predictions, your scores, and your messages of support for Alex in the comment section down below. Don't forget to absolutely smash that like button if you enjoyed this comprehensive breakdown, share this video with your fellow tennis fans, and subscribe to the channel for daily match updates, deep dive tactical previews, and the absolute latest news from the world of professional tennis. Thank you all so much for watching, keep supporting our athletes, and we will see you on the very next update. Laban Pilipinas! We also have to acknowledge the sheer grit required to survive at this elite level of professional tennis. Every single point on a grass court is a high-speed chess match, and Alex Eala has proven over the last few months that she is no longer just a rising star looking for experience. She is a fierce competitor walking onto the court to dominate. Her recent form and that spectacular Birmingham trophy are undeniable proof of her growth. A victory at the Queen's Club Championships wouldn't just be another win. It would be a definitive statement to the entire tennis world that the Philippines has a powerhouse contender ready for the biggest stages in the sport. This match is bound to be a tactical thriller. Will Zhang Shuai's seasoned, clinical grass court experience dismantle the momentum, or will Alex Eala's explosive baseline game and soaring confidence shatter yet another barrier? The margins will be razor thin, and that is exactly why we love this sport. If you want to stay ahead of the game and get the fastest post-match analysis, tactical breakdowns, and exclusive updates the second this match concludes, make sure you keep your notifications turned on.